Hello, and welcome to another Cloud Systems training video for atmospherics. In this video, we are going to learn all the basics about the atmospherics web browser user interface, also known as the Flex Client. The Flex Client is accessed either by clicking on the Launch Client, Launch Now button found on the atmospherics administrator's interface, or by going directly to the Flex Client's URL. The first step is to log in. Next, you select the room you want to control. Let's select the Executive Boardroom. You are now in the user interface for the Executive Boardroom. The Exit Room button in the upper right-hand corner takes you back to the screen where you select the room. The Home button in the upper left-hand corner brings you back to this screen here. If you go to another screen within the Executive Boardroom, the Home button will take you back here. The buttons along the top in the center are the group control buttons, which allow you to control all the devices in the room as a group. The specific group control buttons available are automatically generated based on the devices in the room. There are buttons for lighting, volume, muting, and power. The main area in the center of the screen is where the scenes are displayed. To load a scene, simply select it. You can toggle between the scenes and presentations by clicking on the button in the center here. Presentation screen, scene screen. To bring up the presentation player so you can play your scenes in sequence, press the Show Player button found at the bottom of the screen. For more information on scenes and presentations, please see their respective videos. Now let's talk about the buttons on the left. The Quick Controls button changes the Scenes view to the Quick Controls view. More information can be found on Quick Controls in our Scenes video. Once in the Quick Controls view, this button appears as the Scenes button, which takes you back to the Scenes view. The Edit Mode button changes the Flex Client into Edit Mode, which allows you to create, edit, and delete scenes and presentations. Once in Edit Mode, this button appears as the View Mode button, which takes you back to the scenes. The Advanced button takes you out of the Scenes screens and into the Device Control and Routing screens. The Device Control screen is where you can control individual devices. On the far left are buttons to show the devices in a certain category. The Devices column lists the devices, and the Controls column displays the buttons for controlling the device. These buttons are the UI widgets mentioned in the Administrator's Interface Devices video on the Device Configuration page. Selecting a device in the Devices column loads the appropriate controls for that device. The Routing button, which appears in the center above the controls, takes you to where you can select your video and audio signals and choose where you want them to go. The information displayed on this routing screen is created based on the static connections created in the administrator's interface. The Route Mode buttons on the bottom allow you to choose to see only video or audio routes, or both. Once in the Advanced area, the Advanced button now appears as the Scenes button, which takes you back to view the scenes. Thank you for watching this video all about the basics of the atmospherics Flex Client. I hope you have found it helpful. For more atmospherics training videos, lots of other information about atmospherics, or for contact information if you have any questions, please visit the Cloud Systems website at www.cloudsystems.com.